Promise, y'all go with my ass later, but we got some things we got to get into. I know it's been a while. I got to give y'all an update. We got some things we got to get into. So let's get started.
I had a dream, got everything I wanted, but when I wake up I see you with me.
Hi you guys, my name is Bryson and I am a Baton Rouge, Louisiana native. If you guys don't know, for the ones who are just starting, welcome to my channel. This is a know all, tell all, whatever I know you guys will know. Keep you guys in the loop type channel. At first it was a couples channel, but I kind of wanted to rearrange everything, especially with current events that are going on in my life now. We're gonna get right into it, but before we start, I just want you guys to click the notification bell, subscribe to this channel if you are new, if you're returning. Thank y'all so much for even coming back. It's been years, months on end, since I even posted anything due to everything. It's been over a year, which is ridiculous, and I promise to do better, especially with what's going on right now. But yes, so I just want you guys to subscribe to this channel. Show me some love, hit the like button, notification bell. Anytime I post, you guys will know, and it will be more frequent. That I can promise you. I really can promise you. Okay, so why don't we get started? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I am in the licensed practical nurse program. Yay! So this is something that has been going on it started in August, and I kind of wanted to get a good steady feel first before I really start making posts, because I knew once I got into it and once it was getting started and everything was going on, that I wanted to start filming my process and filming my journey to becoming a licensed practical nurse. And what I wanted to do was just find my niche first and kind of figure out like how I need to learn in order to kind of consistently be able to produce good grades before I really got into the filming aspect. But at the same time, I still wanted to keep it early enough to where you guys are still able to see the beginning. So we're still in the beginning. This is the first semester. I'm taking 2 classes right now, but we're going to get into that a little later. I first wanted to really get into how this all came about. So if anyone knew me personally, if we were talking like last year before last, definitely even last year, like if you would have asked me if I wanted to be a nurse, I would have told you hell no. Hell to the no. And honestly, it's not even because of the fact that I don't like nurses or I don't respect nurses. It's actually the polar opposite. I feel like nurses don't get enough respect. They don't get enough recognition. Nurses are the hospital. They are the backbone, but nurses, CNAs, they know the patients. Yes, the doctors get them better and they do what they have to do with surgery, with treatment, but the nurses are the ones who know the patients. They know each patient, they know each person, and they treat that whole person, So I just felt like when I worked in a hospital a couple of years ago, I've made so many friends with so many nurses, and I've just seen how much of a toll it was to be a nurse, because nursing is not pretty. You look on social media and you see the stethoscopes and you see the scrubs, the fig scrubs, the Janu scrubs, and you just think, oh, it's all cute, fine, and dandy, and it's not. It is not. It is demanding. It is mentally a challenge. It is physically a challenge. It is a lot. But it is rewarding to know that you can be able to help others. And I feel like that is what God was trying to bestow on me and show me, that this is how you said you talk to me. And I always pray to God that I want to be able to learn what is the best way that I can help people. What is something that I can do to be of service to other people? And this is what God has given me. So I came up with this whole epiphany about wanting to be a nurse around October, November of last year. So around almost about a year from now. And it's just certain things I've been hearing about LPNs and this is that. And so I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I remember her telling me, she was just like, Bryson, you can definitely do. And when we talked about it, everything was just kind of just like epiphany. Like I just started thinking like, well, maybe I can do it, because this is another issue that I had. I had a very, very big insecurity with me feeling like I can be able to finish school. And don't get me wrong, I'm currently a medical assistant now, and I did really, really good in medical assistant school. But I just felt like when it came to nursing, I felt like that was something beyond my brain capacity. Like, and it's not putting myself down. I just always felt like that's just something that's just above me. Like, I can't do that. And I had to tell myself, stop limiting yourself to greatness, because you are great. You are just as great as anyone else, you know. And just having that conversation with my coworker, Chase, you're amazing. I love you if you see this. I just, you know, like, it helped me think about what I really wanted to do, what I really wanted to go to, because I knew I wanted to continue my career. Because although I love medical assisting and being a medical assistant, and yes, it is paying the bills, and I'm living quite comfortably, honestly, but I want more. And they giving the coins out right now, and I'm trying to get to that bag. And on top of that, I want to be able to do more clinically. Like, I don't want to be limited to just a physician's office. I want to be able to have the option to do either or. If I want to work at a nursing home or a hospital potentially, if I get burnt out from either way, I could go to a physician's group, or I could go to a surgeon center. You know, that just have that different options to be able to do different things. We'll get into that into another video. But I just wanted to just be able to broaden my career options and just continue on, because I'm still young. I'm 23 years old, and I want to just be the best me. And I'm learning, and I'm trying to go through this thing with life to at least try. If I try, then I won't have any regrets, whether it succeeds or fail. So that happened. Push forward. So come December, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go to this school. And it was a school I had in mind. It was the same school where I graduated my medical assistant program. And they had an LPN program. It's actually one of the best, if not the best, LPN program in the city of Baton Rouge, where I live. And I was like, okay, cool. You know, it's no problem. I'm familiar with the admission process. Just go in, do what I got to do. So I pretty much had everything done. I had to start by taking the Accuplacer test. So that is one of the tests that you have to take in order to be in the class, in the program. And that's wherever you go. You have to take some type of collegiate testing to show that your mind is on a collegiate level before you can get into the LPN program. Did that, passed it, first round. That was my first sign. I was like, okay, God is talking to me. He like, okay, I want you to do this. I'm going to do what I got to do, but you got to do what you got to do. So I did everything, got it started. So that was in December. January of this year is when I started kind of getting my paperwork together. I started talking to the people. And so they were saying, being that it was early, it was scheduled to start, well, I was scheduled to start in September at this private technical college. It was going to be in the afternoon, and that way I can still work, because I'm not that comfortable and I still have to pay my bills. I'm not depending on anybody but myself and my husband cannot take the slack on his own. Like, that doesn't work. And we have a certain living range, you know, where we're comfortable and we're satisfied. And I knew that he was trying to be in school as well. Just working was a must for me. Like, I cannot not work. So we did that. And so it was a 24-month program, so 2 years, in the afternoon. So it would be like from 5 to 10 or whatever the case may be. And yeah, so we had it set. I'm like, okay, well, it's 2 years. Seems like a bit of time, but at the same time, it's kind of not. But at the same time, it kind of is. But you got to do what you got to do. I know this is what I want. I need to go for it. So being that I was applying for everything so early, and I had pretty much the beginning part, the test and all that stuff done in February. I couldn't do my application and all of that paperwork until June. Okay, I need y'all to work with me because it's gonna be going back and forth, and it's very interesting. But I need y'all to work with me. So until June. Okay. So I'm like, okay, I can still kind of get my stuff together, get everything together. I'll just wait until June to turn in my applications, all that stuff. So come March, I was, just having a casual conversation with the patient. She asked me, what my title was, what was my position at the clinic, and I told her I was a medical assistant. She asked me the common question, of course, what have you ever thought about going to nursing? And I told her, well, I'm actually going to be in the LPN program at so-and-so college. And so I'm like, okay, whatever. So we just kind of talked about that, and she was stating how one of her friends, her close friends, is one of the administrators at a community college here in Baton Rouge, and how they're actually planning something or trying to plan something for medical assistants that work at the hospital that I work in to be able to go to LPN program at the community college for free of tuition. Free of tuition. No payments, no nothing. Free tuition, paid for. Paid for. That's it. And so I was like, oh my God. And so she was like, I think you would be perfect for that. And she said that the purpose of it was that, you will be able to go from, like, it's pretty much an MA to LPN program. And so I was like, well, that's perfect. I said, that would be amazing. I said, but the thing is, I have to work. I cannot not work. So did that, talked about that. And so she was just like, well, I think that's what they're aiming for, to be able to, for medical assistants to still work and go to class afterwards. That was just everything I needed. I could still work, and it's free tuition. Like, you can't beat that. This is like a one in a lifetime. Like, if God wasn't talking to me, y'all, he was just like, this is what it is. I want you, this is yours. You need to work for it. This is yours. What do you want to do with it? I did my part, so what you want to do? So, had her talk to the lady, and the lady was just like, I'm going to give her your name, and she's going to contact you. So the lady contacted me around April. Now, granted, y'all, around this time, I was planning for my wedding, which is a month away in May. It was a lot. It was a fun a lot, but it was a lot. But yeah, like, we just, I heard from her in May. She was just like, hey, I just want you to know, I have your name down. You are the first one. You're the first person on the list, and it's a list of 10 people. Now, the hospital that I work for is literally like a corporation. Like, it is well known in the state of Louisiana, a well-known company. Plenty of clinics all around the Baton Rouge metropolitan area. Plenty of clinics, so hundreds of MAs, medical assistants, over 100 and something medical assistants, and they're only picking 10. They only picked 10 from the hospital that I work at. And I was the first one. No matter how much I doubted myself, no matter how much I felt like I wasn't going to be able to do it, I had to be able to take advantage of this opportunity, because God is literally putting the faith in the both of us. He's putting in his work, and he's really telling me, Bryson, you really can do it, and I'm telling you that you can do it. You just need to believe in yourself. So it's about time that I started believing in myself, So that's what we did. So long story short, I ended up I wanted to wait though, because it was in talks. It wasn't set in stone. So I wanted to kind of hold off, because it was still like April, May-ish. I had to finish my wedding. I wanted to get that done. And I wanted to keep the technical college application and everything until I heard, because I was like, look, either way, I'm starting in the fall, whether it's with this community college or whether it's with the technical college, So if I hear something from the community college, we going. If not, then I have this to fall back on. So I come July, we received an email, me and 9 other beautiful, amazing women who hopefully, if they are agreeing to it, you'll be able to see in the future. But yes, we received an email in July stating, we're gonna get, talk to someone towards the end of July. It's gonna be like a little orientation. We're gonna get more into it. You guys will kind of know everything is new for them, the administrators, the dean. This is just a new program. This is the first time it has happened with this community college. First time this has happened in Baton Rouge, an MA to LPN program. This is the first thing. So yeah, so we did the orientation. Everything was good with the orientation, and they just kind of told us, everything is new. We're gonna work hand in hand together. Everything will be okay. We will take care of y'all. Of course, we're not saying we're gonna give y'all the answers for everything, which of course goes as expected, but we're gonna take care of y'all. As long as y'all communicate with us, y'all talk with us, we got y'all. And so yeah, so that's been that. And so they told us that our first day of class would be August 16th. So that's good. So that's where I currently am. I am currently at the community college, and I am in the LPN program right now. It is a accelerated program, and so within the accelerated program, I'm in this one semester right now, which is pretty much so like when it comes to community college, it's a little bit different from the technical colleges, kind of sort of. I mean, it just depends on your school. So within this program that I'm in with the community college, you have to take a prerequisite nursing courses, which consists of anatomy and physiology, A&P. Y'all, this a whole nother story. And fundamentals of nursing. So I am in these 2 classes right now. I'm doing really, really well. You have to have a B, an 80% B, in order to proceed into the actual nursing program, which starts in January. So we started on August 16th. I think it was the 16th. It was the 16th. Whatever that Monday, I think it was the 16th. We started that day, and it is over with on the first week of December. So from December to like January 10th or whatever, we have a break. That will be our only big break like that, because from when we start in January, we won't finish until the fall of next year. So we really have 12 months, give or take some weeks or something or whatever, in order to become a licensed practical nurse, to learn everything that we need to know to be able to pass the NCLEX and become a licensed practical nurse. I am thrilled, and at the same time I'm terrified, because I'm thrilled due to the fact that it will be that fast, and this is free tuition, and that knowing that it will be that short of time, instead of having with the technical college, I would have had to go 2 years. And so cutting that in half was just another blessing. Like, that's just crazy to me. But yeah, that's just amazing. And then on top of that, it's terrifying, because it's like it's 12 months. Like, how am I gonna learn all this stuff in 12 months? Like, in the way that nursing school is, you hear about all this stuff through the YouTube videos, all of that is just so much, But I'm gonna get through it. I have to get through it. I have no choice, because it's things that needs to be done, and I know I'm trying to be at certain aspects of life at this point, so I'm just trying to do that. So I am currently in the nursing fundamentals program. I want to catch you guys up on everything that's going on with my classes, up until this point, because from now until in the future, further from now, you guys are going to be with me from now on. I am going to record my journey. Every pass, fail, we're going to keep it real. I'm going to let y'all know. So I currently have like very, very high B's in both of the classes. And yeah, So I actually have class tonight. Today is Wednesday, September 29th, and I have class tonight with anatomy and physiology, in which for anatomy and physiology I have class Monday and Wednesday, and it's only Zoom. But I only normally have Zoom once a week. So it's either a Monday or a Wednesday. Typically it's on Monday. But this past Monday, the 27th of September, we had an exam on chapter 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 5 was the integumentary system, which is the skin. 6 was the skeletal system, the bones. 7 was muscular system, the muscles. And 8 was the nervous system, dealing with the brain, spine, and all the nerves. So that was that. That was dramatic. But I'm just gonna leave that alone because we're just gonna leave that alone. But yeah. So we're on the next set. So I just took my quiz for chapter 9 and 10. And like I said, I got a 90 on it. Everything was good with that. And yeah, so now I am on a sense of trying to get ready for that. The next chapter of Nursing Fundamentals is vital signs. Of course, we're all familiar with the vital signs. So we didn't go over too much, but we still want to do enough information, which is why we're doing a Zoom meeting tomorrow for Nursing Fundamentals, which for my Nursing Fundamentals class, it is Tuesdays and Thursdays. One day is, at first we were doing both days in person, but now it's one day in person, one day in on Zoom. But we're going in person tomorrow because I want to get more study time. And she said she will be available Thursdays, and I'm taking advantage. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm taking advantage of the time that she's available because I need to be able to be the best me, and I need to be able to understand. But yeah, so I just want to kind of get into all of that. Those are the 2 classes I'm taking so far. We will be done by the first week of December. That is when we take finals. Between the last week of November, the 29th of November, that's finals for anatomy and physiology. And then December 1st or something like that, or December 4th is the finals for nursing fundamentals. So that first week we will be done. We will be done, and I will have Christmas just to take off and just kind of rejuvenate, get myself together, enjoy the holidays, and then we're back in the books from January, and we won't be done until we are taking NCLEX. So that is that. I just really want to get into it. I really want to be able to post this probably tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I don't really know, but we're gonna get into it. And I want to post tomorrow just so you could kind of see everything, get the groove. If y'all have any questions, any advice, anything for me, I would greatly appreciate. I would greatly appreciate it. And I would hope that y'all got some info for me because this is new and I'm scared, like shitless, like I'm gonna finish and I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I'm not gonna give up at all because I need this and I know I need this. But if y'all have any insight, anything y'all could give to me, any love, any support, anything at all, y'all just let me know. Put it in the comment box below. Fill me with some love, and yeah, we just gonna get into it. Yeah, like Doja Cat, cause period. But yeah, so I'm actually gonna end this video right now because I want to be able to cut this off and I don't want it to be too long. So yeah, just, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, show some love to the channel. We're gonna do some revamping and get into everything, and just let's get started with this journey. Like, let's get into it. This is not just my journey, this is our journey. I want to be able to learn with you guys. I want us to learn something together. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it. All right, I'm gonna go. I love you guys. So much love. And yeah, peace.